Well. Ash Trades here. Can you guess what happened today? Let me show you. Just to get it out of the way, the challenge I'm taking for this video is from TopStep. I'm taking the 50k account for only $49 a month. They currently have a 70% discount, so if you want this challenge yourself, go to the link in the description and sign up. So now we're on the charts, and let me show you the 2 trades I took today. Let's get into it. So today on Thursday, the 13th of July, we had news coming out. We had core PPI. The result of this was bullish news because it was lower than forecast, which means it's good for indices and bad for currency. So we were looking for bullish setups today. Now we're on the 9:30 open, and let's analyze the charts before we begin. So look at the weekly time frame first, and what we can see on the weekly is that we still have this unfilled balance up here, or the gap. So our likely draw on liquidity is this gap for today. So we are bullish on the weekly, and we are also kind of bullish on the daily because we have been going up all week. 4-hourly also bullish, and if you go down we can see we have been pretty much just bullish all week long. So let's draw out the opening range gap. Price opens right here. So here we have the opening range gap. That's the opening range gap for today. That will come in handy later, and we can see we are currently in the gap from the weekly time frame. That's the gray box in the background. So let's go out of the regular trading hours and look at the electronic trading hours. So let's see what market did at the open at 9:30 today. We went down, took out sell side liquidity, and this could mean that we'll likely run up because we have bullish news and we have this bullish gap that we will likely fill during this week because we have been reaching for it for a while now. So right here we had my first indication of I was looking for a long, because we now went down into the opening range gap of today, took out this sell side liquidity that was resting below here and here. So if I saw a move to the upside that created a fair value gap and a market structure shift, then I would like to enter on the fair value gap. Went down again, made an equal low, and here we saw the fair value gap being created, and we also had a market structure shift. Swept the highs of these two candles, and we created this fair value gap. So ideally I would like to see if we got down to this fair value gap again. We went down to it, and I think I entered right here. I would like to see if we respected it because we still had these equal lows down here, so I was a bit cautious about those, but because we respected it so much, I thought we would go up afterwards. So ideally my first target was here, because we had a high of the day here, but because I don't know if I'm an idiot or not, but I drew this out. So we had our another target right here, the minus 0.5 standard deviation up here. So that was my first target. I wanted a bigger profit target than this, so I reached for this. And ideally my first stop loss was below these two lows here. So I wanted a good risk to reward ratio. So I aimed for this, but if I aimed for this, it would have been 1. But that's probably what I should have done. But yeah, as I said, I'm a bit stupid. So I reached for this because I thought now we have swept all this liquidity and we were bullish. So I would like price to go up here on the 0.5 standard deviation. So let's see what happened. Went out, took out this high, and here maybe I should have taken a partial, but I only trade with one contract and I can't take half contracts off, so yeah, I couldn't take it off, even though maybe I wanted to. That's what I usually do on my personal account. I take partials around these areas, but because I couldn't, I wanted to reach for a higher level. But yeah, in theory I should probably just have taken off my position here and been happy with the win, but I didn't. So this resulted in a break-even trade because I moved my stop loss back over here, because we now took out this high and I was now a bit more bearish because we now swept this low here, and I thought that price could go down, take out these equal lows before we went up again, because now we took out this high over here. So this resulted in a break-even trade, and if I kept my initial stop loss, I would never have been stopped out actually, as you can see right here, and my profit target would have been hit. But because I got scared, because we took out this high, I thought we could reverse and go lower, and we hadn't filled this open range gap. Then I moved my stop loss to break even without taking any profits. So that was a bit stupid of me, and I'm a bit annoyed about it right now, but it's okay. I should probably just have targeted this and been happy with the 3.6 0.75 pips. So let's see what happened later today in the Silver Bullet Hour PM session. So right here we have the lunch setup. We have the lunch high right here, and the lunch low, you could say, was right here. And now we sweep the lunch low, and usually what happens after we sweep a lunch low is that we go in the opposite direction. So yeah, after this you can be bullish, but because we took out this high right here, then I started being bearish again. But yeah, we still haven't filled this at all, so you could still be bullish in theory. But because we swept this high now, I thought, yeah, maybe we go down now. And we have a lot of sell side liquidity resting. We had created 4 equal lows right here that we hadn't taken out. So that was my initial target for this trade. And we also had some liquidity resting here and some liquidity resting here. So we had a lot of sell side liquidity resting down under. So even though we were bullish overall and we still hadn't reached our target, I still went the opposite direction. And you could say that maybe it was stupid, but let's see what happened. So we sweep these right here, and I put my entry right here, and I took 2 lots this time because it was a small stop loss. I put it right above this high, and I only wanted to target these and maybe these if price really wanted to move, but this was my initial target, the lows down here. So let's see what happened. We went down, we filled the fair value gaps over here and hit some order blocks over here, went up again, got filled. I thought, oh yeah, nice trade, we respected it quite well. Boom, we turn. And then we made a lot of equal highs before we took the high out again, so that was a bit annoying. Right here, made like 4, so I got stopped out and a lost trade here. And what you also can see at this trade here, which I maybe should have thought more about, 5-minute time frame, we had a huge fair value gap right here, which we respected to the tick. So yeah, another lost trade and a break-even trade here. So let's go to the Notion template and look at my journal. So this is how the journal is looking now. Red, 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 red. Yeah, it's getting a bit frustrating now, but I keep moving. I hope eventually I'll start winning a bit, but yeah, it has been a rough few days. I don't have to lie here. So here are my notes if you wanted to see them, and let's go to the top step so you can see what the balance is now. Oh, you can't see it yet, so let's just go here. So this is my current balance. I'm currently 1,101.18 dollars down, so that's really nice. A bit over 2% of the account is down now, and when I hit 4%, then I'll lose the account. See you again tomorrow when I probably will lose again because I'm a loser. Nah, just kidding. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It was Ash Trades here, and I'm out.